Hello, I'm Jerry Connolly. I've been your Chief of Police for FSW since 2019. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about our campus safety measures, what we have upgraded, and the advancements of technology that we've implemented to keep you, students, faculty and staff, and visitors safe. So let's dig right in and talk about what FSW is doing for you to keep you safe. But first I want to talk about what the campus police department comprised of. The campus police department is comprised of community service technicians. Those are the team members that you see driving around in the golf carts. They have black shirts and khaki pants on. They are helpful in safety escorts, doing door access, risk management, where they look for issues on the campus that can be fixed, obviously, to prevent any type of hazards, tripping hazards, or anything that could hurt anybody. So they are really the support staff for the police department. We also have a system specialist. He works directly with our technology department and helping administer our technology that I'll be soon talking about in this presentation. We also have a campus police coordinator. She pretty much does all of the budgeting, fleet management, purchase requisitions. She keeps the campus police department running. And then we have the sworn police officers, the ones that you see in uniforms and marked cars or walking your buildings. They're the ones, obviously they look like a police officer. So those are the ones that are keeping you safe. And they are also answering calls for service, helping students, and we'll get a little bit more into that as we go along. And then we have our supervisor cadre, sergeants, lieutenant, deputy chief, and myself, the Chief of Police, Jerry Connolly. So I want to talk a little bit about campus safety measures. Since I've been appointed back in 2019, we've accomplished a lot since then, so I want to talk a little bit about what we've accomplished. We have over 300 cameras across our 4 college campuses and center. We have campus-wide assessments generally every annual basis to look at cameras placement, coverage, and potential gaps. In our future advancements, we're going to be adding additional cameras in any potential vulnerable areas. So anywhere we have gaps, we're going to fill those gaps as we move along. Also, we have installed night locks in classrooms. If you've seen night locks, it's a piece of metal that sits in a plastic container that's on the wall next to the door of the classroom. You just take out the metal piece, slide it into the connectors on the floor. The floor and the door have metal pieces which would connect with that one piece to keep the door closed that nobody can get into. And Campus Police has tools to get that door open in case of an emergency to get access into a classroom. We've updated emergency maps in all buildings. We've updated emergency shelter-in-place locations for every building. Every classroom has a trauma aid kit inside each classroom. There are videos online that help train you in the use of those trauma aid kits. Please go to the Campus Police website and look for the campus safety videos or the emergency preparedness plan sections. Log in and watch the videos. They're very, very helpful. And also we have installed lightning early warning detection systems with loud sirens in case of inclement weather to give you an idea of how close the lightning is in each campus, so that way you can avoid any potential serious injury. We also partner with care services and mental health counseling. All of our campus police officers are crisis intervention trained with mental health counseling, so they can help better serve students, even faculty or staff that may be encountering a mental health crisis, and getting them the help that they need in partnership and collaboration with care services as well. We restricted building access. Every building has at least 1 to 2 access points. All the other exterior doors are locked, and the doors are to remain closed and locked. So that way we only have 1 or 2 access points to each building, and that's just to protect everybody in that building. So that was a process that was early on set when I arrived here as your chief of police. Also, we've updated police communications throughout the years. We've created partnerships with all 4 sheriff's office jurisdictions. We have streamlined that communication so where we can hear them and they can hear us on the same frequency of the radio. So that way there is no lapse, no gaps, and it's just streamlined communication. They can hear us and we can hear them. Also in that partnership, we have access to their real-time crime centers with all 4 sheriff's offices. With that being said, if you call 911 on any of our 4 campuses, you will get the sheriff's office, but our officers will be dispatched to assist you. Again, it's to make sure there's no lapse in assistance to you from the campus police department. And the real-time crime centers also have access to surveillance cameras, so they can track if there's an actual issue on each campus. They can track individuals that are wanting to harm anybody. So it's a very good partnership, and it gives our officers real-time live information as it's occurring right away. Again, no gaps in information sharing. Also, we implemented Zero Eyes gun detection surveillance camera software. So the Zero Eyes gun detection surveillance camera software, what that does is an AI generated system that anybody who displays an item like a gun or similar to a gun, we get notifications. So students, if they bring a toy gun, we will get what we call an administrative detection. It's not of high priority. However, we do make contact with the student and let them know that they probably should not be displaying or prohibiting a toy gun because others may think it's real, and that would cause chaos on campus. But again, the detection software also reacts to a real gun, and at that point it's a high priority detection, and we are notified within seconds, along with the sheriff's office. Also, what we do is we offer Zoom and department training, de-escalation, active shooter, situational awareness training. As you may have seen in this past year, we've been offering endless Zoom trainings for de-escalation and active shooter situational awareness. Or you can also make a request from the department that you're in, whether it's the registrar's office, advising, human resources. We will have somebody come in and do a department training and talk to you about shelter in place, talk to you what can you do during an active shooter, de-escalation. So we can do a training for your specific department with your employees, and it's face-to-face, one-on-one, where they can ask questions. And I think that's very useful and very personable to make those requests, and we can do those year-round. Whenever you're available and your team is available, please don't hesitate to contact us. As you've seen around the campus, within the past couple of years, they've updated campus directional and signage. And including with that, the campus directional and signage, what we did was we created maps of every campus. And the creation of those maps were handed over to the sheriff's office, fire, EMS. So when they respond to campus, they have those maps on hand. They know what buildings, they know what room numbers are, and that reduces the delay in getting emergency assistance to an individual that may be in a physical crisis, mental health crisis, whatever the crisis is going on. Those that don't know the campus can come in and literally pinpoint where you are and find you, in addition to us responding to that same crisis as well. So it just gets everybody on the same page, and it gets a faster response system to that individual. We also have remote lockdown capabilities. All buildings, we have the ability to remotely lock them down during a critical event, such as an active shooter, armed person on campus. Whatever the issue may be, we can remotely lock down buildings. We can remotely lock down a specific building, all buildings, all campuses at the exact same time. So we have that technology in place. Every two-story building has patient transport devices. So if there's injured folks on a second-story building, we have patient transport devices that we can use to get them out of the building with a sense of urgency and not wait for EMS or fire to help us. We can take those folks, put them in the device, carry them down the stairs, because obviously elevators, let's just say, for example, a fire, we have to, the elevators don't work, so we got to get them down if there is a fire. So we do have patient transport devices for every two-story buildings to include the arena. And one of the last things I want to talk about is community policing. Community policing is one of our staples. It gives us legitimacy throughout the campus and beyond. Our main goal and mission is to one-on-one interactions with students, faculty, and staff on a daily basis. Face recognition, professionalism, accountability, responsibility. It's very, very important to us to establish relationships within the college community of FSW. So community policing is very important to us. We attend all events through student engagement. We put on our own events, whether it's Coffee with a Cop. We try to be integrated into the college community as much as possible because we are here to support student success. Now, real quickly, I just want to talk about FSW Alert. I think some of you have heard about it or have seen it. FSW Alert is literally anything that's going on campus that's that someone needs to know something is going on of great urgency, whether it's a car crash, let's just say at Summerlin and FSW Parkway, that's going to cause significant delay. We will push out an FSW alert to let you know to avoid that intersection and take some other routes. Or if there's an armed person on campus, we will push out an FSW alert. And that alert will pretty much be more than just an alert for a car crash, because that one will have push notifications, text notifications, email, desktops alerts. The campus televisions that you see around campus, they will come on as well. Classroom phones, FS app notifications, a call to your cell phone. You will know if there's a critical event happening on any of our campuses and center. You will know about it, and we will make sure in an urgent sense of urgency that you will know about it very, very quickly. If you're in a classroom or in an office and you're present with somebody that is causing you great concern that this is escalating and you can't de-escalate it yourself, then if you're in front of a computer, please hit Control F1. There's a little screen that's going to pop up. By all means, type in your information into the screen, hit Send Alert, and that will come to us in confidence. Nobody else will know about it. No alarms on your desk will go off. No phones will go off. It comes to us in confidence, and then we will immediately respond to your location. Just make sure you fill it out with the building, room number, your name, and a phone number if you can. And you can select the incident type as well. And we will come to you very quickly, and no, there won't be any bells and whistles to where the individual you're dealing with is going to know that you did something of that magnitude. Also, what we have done is threat management. We have created a threat management program. So if you get email threat, a phone call threat, social media threat, text threat, please, 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 even if you think it's trivial, contact the campus police department and let us know early on so we can address it. If you even get an email spam threat come in your spam folder in your FSW email, please contact us and we will investigate it. and we will determine the sense of urgency and what we need to do after we make a quick assessment of whatever the threat is. Even if you receive it in your personal email and you're here at work and it's something that is targeting you, call us and we'll address it and take it from there. But please, 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 if you receive any type of threat or you perceive it as a threat and it may not be a threat, just contact the campus police so we can address your concerns and investigate it fully. And either we can say, yes, it's valid, or no, it's invalid. Either or, please do not hesitate to contact us. And finally, I just want to address our campus police department website. Our website is filled with a lot of information. One of the note cards on the website is emergency preparedness documents and video. Please go in there and just take a look at all of our emergency preparedness documents, from the critical incident response plan to the continuity of operations plan. There's health of the organizational plan in there. We got a multitude of different plans. Please, at your leisure, just peruse those when you have time. Also, when you visit the website, you can put in service request forms, and there'll be a list of services we offer. Please just click on any of those that you need, fill out the form, and send it to us, and we will address your service request. We also have a link in there for a student of concern. If there's a student of concern, please fill it out. That's what we call the Maxient system. And anybody can go in there and talk about a student of concern. Students, faculty, and staff, anybody can use that link. It's very important. We will work closely with care services to investigate any student of concern to make sure that if you see something, say something. It's very, very important. Whether, again, you think it's trivial or not, we need to know so we can address it. We're not going to be aggressive about it. What we're going to do is just do a threat assessment, see where we're at, and see what the intent of that student is, and take it from there. Also, there's a link on there for our annual security and fire safety reports. Please take a look at that. It talks a lot about Title IX. It talks a lot about VAWA, Violence Against Women Act. It talks a lot about our Student Code of Conduct investigations, Title IX investigations, crime prevention, victim advocate services, and it has a lot of detailed information in there that's required by the federal law. So please take time in your day to take a look at those as well. We also have a link for anonymous tips. Please look at anonymous tips. If you have an anonymous tip, please use that, and so we can look at and talk to somebody that may be of a concern as well. And again, in your annual compliance training through Canvas, please peruse that training. And also there's embedded videos in there. One of them is how to use the trauma kit during a active shooter event. It's very detailed, and it gives you a lot of information. And you can go in there anytime during the year and watch the video and familiarize yourself, so that way if something were to happen, you will be adequately informed. And finally, like I just said, if you see something, say something. The FSW community is our eyes and ears in safety. We are all responsible for our safety as an FSW community. Our goal is not just to be visible presence, but a trusted partner in your academic sense. And that's my quote to you. Thank you. Be safe. Go Bucks. Have a great day. Thank you.